All right, so we got to talk about this. Tony Khan, if I'm you, I'm not worried about Triple H counter programming AEW All Out with WrestlePalooza, which, by the way, that's a very dumb and stupid name for a PLE. To call that a pay-per-view, it makes no damn sense. I don't even know what WrestlePalooza is. If anyone wants to inform me in the comments section what that is, it'll be greatly appreciated. But personally, I prefer Wrestle Dream. That sounds more natural than WrestlePalooza, more catchy, if anything. But this is all just a ploy to get Tony Khan to psych himself out. And this is a tactic that Triple H and company is doing. They've been doing this for a couple years now, and they're doing it recently with Heat Wave and Forbidden Door going head to head. And then WrestlePalooza and All Out. And I'm banking on All Out to be a very great show because it's going to be in Canada, right? Canadian crowds are always the best. And listen, TK got to step it up. Show the WWE that All Out is going to be a hit. It's going to be a success. Prove your so-called competition wrong that you can put on the best show for your own company. And they're capable of putting on a great show for All Out. Now, WrestlePalooza is in Indianapolis, so we're going to get Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar versus John Cena, that's going to be the main event. That's going to be the selling point. That's what's going to get people to buy and attend. Now, if people want to pay about $6,000 for them tickets, that's more power to them. And that's their financial loss, not mine. So it's like, I don't look at the WWE and AEW as competition to each other. That is the WWE's way of trying to force competition out of Tony Khan. And he's only putting his shows against Tony Khan's shows the same day to psych him out. He's been doing this all year long. And if this is a way to get AEW to meet the standard that the WWE is setting right now when it comes to PLEs, then TK is going to have to meet that standard. But they're not competition. There's no way they can be competition at this point. When it comes to AEW's weekly shows, they're not meeting or they're not reaching the same amount of viewership that a Raw and SmackDown's getting weekly. Now, Raw and SmackDown has been underwhelming, and they have definitely regressed. AEW ain't no better either. AEW has been regressing for years now, but they got to get on the ball. So it's like they're going to have to do something that's going to catch or capture a lot of interest back in AEW. And maybe Forbidden Door will be that show that gets everybody talking, that gets everybody excited again. But then it's what you do in the weekly shows that matter as well. That just builds up more anticipation for the next pay-per-view. And right now, Raw and SmackDown is barely building any anticipation for any show right now. Creative right now is in bankruptcy. And like I said, it's regressing. They need to get their act together. So what I see is this is just Triple H's way of trying to get Tony Khan to psych himself out of not delivering a fantastic show. But if I'm being honest, I do believe that Tony Khan is unbothered by the direct competition that Triple H is trying to give him. And I just think they should stop doing this whole counter-programming tactic because it's getting played out, and it's not like AEW is direct competition with the WWE and anything that they're doing. The WWE they're only living off their high from WrestleMania 40. That's it. And that was the peak of their latest successful run. And it wasn't going to get any better from Elimination Chamber of this year. So anything that AEW has done this year has really not been great in comparison to what, or to the standard that the WWE is at right now when it comes to storytelling. I mean, when it comes to storytelling overall, yes, they got AEW beaten in that department. But when it comes to the wrestling side of things, AEW got the WWE beaten because they got the better wrestling. The quality of wrestling is way better in AEW, but it's not moving in the ratings. It's not showing in viewership. That's for sure. So with WrestlePalooza going head to head with All Out, it doesn't accomplish anything because there is no genuine competition between the two promotions. And any talk of that being said, it's laughable. It's really, really laughable because this ain't the good old days. This ain't the 90s. This isn't WCW, the WWF, the Monday Night Wars. That shit been happened. That's dead and gone. We can't relive that no more. And there is no redoing that or ever looking to recapture that whole magic like it was able to in the 90s. It's just not going to happen.